Presenting the story, The Watch House, written by Mary Pascal Songs arranged by Kisha and Escalating. Let me go!
Mountains rise, lush and green, nature's splendor, pure and serene. Hot springs bubble, healing and warm, in Kashaku's gentle, loving arms.
And then you fancy Papa, you will come in double come.
Hailing from the community of Supri and
hold your brakes. Over here, we do things in style. Monsieur, mesdames, bienvenue à Kashaku. Ici, c'est poisson. Il y a ça là pour le poisson. We belle Towan, belle Wechen, belle Gouliou, qu'on là.
You see that kind of excitement for fish? That wasn't a simple thing. For rushed down to the shore. But little did they know, the Kisha waters had something else in store. And this little present was bound to shock everyone to the core. A baby, a girl, floating in a basket, wrapped in a red mattress jacket. Around her neck, a blue crystal necklace with a skin size. Monsieur, see the waves? It was a miracle the child was alive.
Where the baby came from, no one could tell. People started speculating that maybe she was an angel. But soon, everyone agreed, without a shadow of a doubt, that the only possible witness was whoever lived in that watch house. You see, in that watch house, right by the bay, no one had ever visited there by night or by day. From that house, you could see the entire village from end to end. And nobody knew whose money was paying that rent.
The house was small and painted white. It had one window, one door, and one solitary light. I hear all the Kisha whose secrets was somewhere inside there on display. And old people would say, one day that watch house bound to take palais.
Hey! he adopted her, and his wife fell in love with her right from the start. But try as they might, they could not remove that tree-shaped pendant. It stayed tight. So they decided to name the baby girl Kisha, a name that fits just right.
I swear that girl was using JD's naturals the way her hair was so thick. And her voice was pretty. Every time she spoke, you'd swear it's a song. She had a captivating smile and her eyes were like brown. She was allergic to seafood and shellfish, but that did not keep her down.
As a child, water was the only element that made her feel free. Every evening, she insisted on soaking her legs in the sea. She would then lie down on the shore, gazing at the sky, but as long as she was safe, Simba let her be, as he always provided.
For Simba, it was like the stars started to align. His fishing business quickly made the headlines. With his miracle daughter, his little family was now complete. And his newfound happiness was hard to miss by everyone he would meet.
Kisha blossomed under the embrace of the community. A scholar of distinction, she was about to head to Hampton University. But first, she wanted to delve into her father's industry. And she occasionally assisted him in managing the fishery.
Kisha never removed that piece of sea blue jewelry. She said it always seemed to calm her when she would worry. Her father cautioned her that necklace could attract the wrong attention, but he always knew he could trust her to make the right decision.
Johnny Grotto was the son of Richard Grotto, Simba's best friend. He was taking a much-needed vacation and was landing in Kisha that weekend. As a Marine in the Navy Forces of England, his daily life was quite normal. He missed the community spirit and was excited to see everyone at his welcome party.
Johnny Grotto was a fisherman's son. Johnny Grotto was a fisherman's son. Johnny Grotto was a fisherman's son.
indeed a skilled fisherman, just like his dad. But it seemed he had learned all that he could before going to England for his undergrad. For him, fishing was more of a hobby and less of a chosen vocation. He had simply enjoyed quality time with his dad and Simba on each fishing expedition.
Simba got a brilliant idea from his father and son fishing session. With his business growing, he decided to expand his market into the region. He enlisted his best friend and now business partner Richard for an overseas mission and left his local operations on the Choral supervision.
The reluctant Johnny eventually agreed, taking charge of Simba's business from respect in the community. And then, almost immediately, every woman in the village set her eyes on Johnny. Got it. Single, married, happily married, even the divorce is still receiving alimony.
But Johnny was not about to rush into a decision. No, after all, the man had to weigh his options. You know how this saying goes. There's plenty of fish in the sea. And Johnny, a skilled fisherman, knew how to angle his fish hook and get the right catch. Easily.
Johnny was drawn to Simba. Johnny was drawn to Kisha. Yes, Simba's daughter. She stood out from all the other girls. It was hard to look past her. Her hips, her stance, her walk was a smooth, rhythmic dance. Her hair, her eyes, her voice had caught him in a trance.
With Kisha also working at her father's business, the opportunities for these two lovebirds were endless. In front of his new love interest, Johnny was powerless. This fisherman was certainly caught in the net of the Kashaku prince. But the news of the relationship did not please everybody, especially Candy. That girl had a toxic infatuation with Johnny, so she started spreading rumors about the relationship. Was well, fishy. She even said, Kisha, Shabby Johnny.
Kisha was upset after she heard that rumor. How could the villagers believe that about her? She was raised by a noble fisherman, respectable values. They were just knowing something like that never true.
Yeah, that's true.
While Johnny did not believe much of the rumors, rumors like that can shake up any relationship. Candice's plan was working slowly but surely. Every single day, there was a new reason for an argument between Kisha and Johnny. And just like in the game of tennis, they were on again, off again, on again, off again, on again, off again. Woo! I feel dizzy, boy. Single people like me, we don't have that kind of a problem.
She had to find another way to get Kisha to crack under her worries. She rallied her girlfriends and designed a plan that had Kisha fighting over a man. What the villagers saw that day was the most scandalous brawl. A thing that would make any decent person's skin crawl.
Richard caught the first flight home. They had to go, go, go! When they got home, Simba Hashiram and regularly Kisha were stooping so low. Richard was shocked that his son Johnny was the object on that display, and the two fathers pressured their children to end their relationship without delay.
Kisha was disturbed by her father's reaction, which she felt was unfair. She was only trying to defend herself, but to him, he just didn't seem to care. She experienced deep inner turmoil, like her heart was in a stir. And watching, outside, the sea was raging and acting just like her.
It was a full moon night. And some fishermen wanted to seize the opportunity. An excellent catch could bring in a lot of money. Richard was all for it, but Simba was still too upset to join. So Richard left his best friend behind and followed the fishing convoy.
These veteran fishermen were used to high tides, but it seemed that the spirit of the water was particularly enraged that night. Their boat was sturdy, but the waves came crashing, and in a split second, all the fishermen were thrown into the water and swallowed in.
Richard attempted to swim and beat the raging waves, but with each stroke, he was getting further and further from the village. Richard's wife caught sight of her husband fighting for his life, and her scream was so loud that it pierced through the night.
Richard did not make it, no? And out of all the other fishermen, only one had survived. That man was in such shock that he too wished he had died. His memory was foggy, but he could remember seeing a light. He was sure that he heard a singing voice, almost like a whistle, that night.
And by 4 o'clock that same day, another piece of news came in like a shock. Candace was brought to the hospital in a rush. She was suffering some strange disease and was in the ICU. Apparently, her skin is covered in scales stuck to her body like glue.
And by 5 o'clock, it became clear that something evil was in the air. Word of a severe flood at Simba's warehouse started to spread. Simba was had suffered trauma to his head, and his wife was at his bedside, involved by abject despair.
The villagers started to put two and two together. There was certainly a mystical hand in the matter, no matter how they would slice or dice it. There was only one way to make the puzzle pieces fit.
She came to our village in a basket on the water.
Like Moses.
Every night, she's by the sea and she stays there for hours.
Like a woman!
And she always has this necklace with
had really confused and unsettled her. And now, more than ever, she needed him to hold her and to tell her how much he loved her.
The dead night was interrupted by a group of angry villagers. The witch doctor had given them a cut-off time of 4 o'clock to get rid of her. Johnny tried to fight them off, but was quickly knocked out. And as his eyes were closing, all he could see was a disappearing crowd.
But when Johnny recovered, his first thought was about Kisha. He felt that her life was in great danger. Them villagers had condemned her decisively, even if there was no evidence to prove her guilty.
Kasha's people was set off in a frenzy, sparked off by the opium man. Johnny knew his only armor was going to be a blessing from the cardinal hand. He emerged from the church with a key-shaped reflection on his face. Johnny knew he just had to get that key hanging from Kisha's necklace. He had to find her before it was too late, before the villagers could seal her fate.
He found her on the beach, supposedly left for dead. As soon as he touched the key, her crystal necklace shattered and she moved her hand. He hurriedly pocketed the key and lifted Kisha to safety. He took her from the watch house like Usain Bolt in an Olympic heat. He inserted the key into the lock and boom! A mighty explosion blasted him off his feet. Everybody had a different story to tell about what happened that day. People say they saw a swirling green light swoosh from the watch house and plunge into the ocean because it was set ablaze. C'est pas moi qui dis ça. C'est you qui dit.
People say that swirling light was the spirit of the wife of Poseidon, the god of the sea. It had been locked up in that watch house for years mysteriously. Poseidon had sacrificed Kisha, his last daughter, sending her on land with the key to free the spirit of her mother. All that was left of that watch house was a huge mound of ashes that got washed away, bit by bit, by the waves pounding lashes.
And that same day, all Kisha long hair dropped, is what I was told.
And
were allowed to rebuild their lives together, ever so peacefully.
With that what was not born, Kasha could turn a new leaf. The old ways were done, and they gave way to love and positivity. What would have been a tragedy became an opportunity to build a bigger and better community. Next time on Igo Kashaku, say hi to Kisha from here. Hi, Kisha!
Journey
should write it. Thank you for hosting us tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And of course, we just want to just mention our sponsors. They did such a fantastic job in helping us. So again, we say thank you to the NCCU, to the WASCO, Fine Foods, the National Bank of Dominica, HHV Church and Company, the Government High School, St. Mary's Academy, Do It Center, Lindo Mart Supermarket, Safari Apartments, DBS Radio, Caribbean FM, Elevate Show with the Angela, Q95, Vibes Radio, Media Links, Emo News, J.L. Joseph Live, Nicole Andrew, Mr. Earl Edwards, Showstar Entertainment, Island Stage Management, Cookies Pizza, the Engasca Brands, the Travel with Glen Brands, MP Music, Lovely Things, Culture Creations, Comsy TV, Mr. James Dominic, Crown Images, Josiah Johnson Photography, T3 Studios, Island Travel Made Easy, and we say thank you to Mighty Wave, to our backstage hands, our assistants, ushers, musicians, sound, light, our audience. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Safe drive home and look out for the 6 from Sister Singers. Follow us on the Instagram page as well as Facebook to know what's coming up. Bless night, everyone.
Okay, on behalf of MO News, we would like to thank you for joining us this evening for the 6th Form Sister Singers Choral Legacy 2024 here in Portsmouth. It was indeed a wonderful show. We were happy to bring live to you the second part of the show. We want to wish you a pleasant evening. Get home safe. To those who are driving home, thank you for viewing. To those who are with us for the second half, have yourself a wonderful evening and a beautiful week ahead.